Hello, the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership is pleased to share this video update of our work to protect Florida's water and wildlife in Florida Senate District 23. First, just a little bit about the CHNEP. We were formed back in 1995 and are one of only 28 congressionally designated estuaries of national significance in the United States. As a result, we receive special funding and support through the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency under the Clean Water Act to protect and restore water resources in the CHNEP area. The CHNEP area encompasses more than 5,000 square miles outlined here and includes multiple estuaries and their watersheds, from Donna and Roberts Bay in Sarasota County down to Estero Bay in Lee County in Southwest Florida. It includes the rivers of the Myakka, Peace, Caloosahatchee, and Estero, as well as inland and coastal communities spanning across 10 counties and 25 plus cities. CHNEP exemplifies the power of partnership as a public-private partnership that is science and consensus-based, non-regulatory, and citizen-supported. Because of private contributions, volunteers, and donated in-kind services, we've been able to provide more than $19 worth of restoration for every dollar of federal funding we receive. And we use that to implement the Comprehensive Conservation and Management Plan, the 5-year strategic plan collectively drafted by all the CHNEP partners. It features 4 priority action areas: water quality improvement, hydrological restoration, fish, wildlife, and habitat protection, and public engagement. First, we want to mention that we're aiding your efforts to protect water quality. The CHNEP program area covers District 23, with our water quality work aiding your efforts to improve water quality and reduce harmful algae blooms in your area. One such project that we have recently assisted on was the Harmful Algae Bloom Economic Impact Data Dashboard, where we helped a team of economists at the Balmoral Group to evaluate the economic impacts to water quality in our economy, specifically from harmful algae blooms such as red tide. This data dashboard conveys to the public and policymakers the cost benefit of making investments to reduce nutrient pollution that fuels these harmful algae blooms. We also help to fund and project manage the Coastal Charlotte Harbor Monitoring Network, which is a regional partnership of agencies that collect monthly water quality data using consistent, technically sound sampling design across our region. And we take that data together with all other publicly accessible data and put it on the CHNEP Water Atlas, which we also fund and project manage. This public website takes not only the data, but also analytical tools to help the policymakers, natural resource managers, and the public to access and understand the condition of our local waters. We also recently are funding and undertaking the Charlotte Harbor Flatwoods Hydrological Restoration Initiative, which is to do extensive data collection and modeling to create a restoration plan over 80,000 acres of land in South Charlotte and North Lee counties. We also are funding the Gateway to Myakka Marsh Restoration Project, which is to restore a significant portion along the Myakka, one of Florida's wild and scenic rivers. And we recently completed an economic valuation study of natural resources in the CHNEP area. We had contracted a team of economists who looked through copious amounts of economic data to tease out only that is directly tied to natural resource protection and management. And they were able to determine that natural resources in the CHNEP area generate $13.6 billion in total economic output annually, $3.8 billion of regional income, $146 million in local and state tax revenues, and that they support over 148,000 jobs. This report is also broken into the different basins within the CHNEP area, which you can see outlined here. The Lemon Bay Basin has the primary economic drivers of tourism, followed by agriculture and commercial fishing. For the results by basin, you can go to the full report on the chnep.org website under publications. The report also looked at specific restoration projects like the Shoal Harbor Flatwoods Initiative to determine what the return on investment would be from undertaking such projects. With the Shoal Harbor Flatwoods Initiative, it determined that the net benefits over 10 years would be $20.3 million, which represents a benefit to cost ratio of 10.21 to 1. So not only is it a great environmental benefit, but it's a great benefit to our economy to undertake such restoration projects. It also looked at the Gateway to Myakka Marsh restoration project, where they determined that the net benefits of undertaking that project are $637,000 with a benefit to cost ratio of 1.17 to 1. So again, we still get a great return on investment, and the full report again is on our website. Finally, we'd like to conclude with the 2021 CHNEP state legislative priorities that were passed unanimously by the elected leaders that serve on our policy committee. First, continued and expanded annual funding for the CHNEP, including recurrent dedicated funding, which will allow us to better serve our partners in helping to do more timely and efficient restoration. Number two, create and strengthen nutrient pollution reduction policies to reduce loads from wastewater, septic, agricultural runoff, reclaimed water, stormwater, etc. Number three, expanded funding for innovative technology pilot projects, including technologies that address harmful algae blooms, especially those that promote natural systems solutions. Number four, to establish a statewide long-term funding program through the Florida Department of Environmental Protection with sufficient funds for competitive local cost share projects for estuary restoration, including projects like upgrading wastewater treatment to advanced wastewater treatment, doing septic to sewer conversion, habitat restoration, stormwater retrofits, and other projects. Number five, support increased funding for Florida Forever and the Florida Rural and Family Lands programs, which work with willing sellers to help preserve habitat values on private lands, either through conservation easements or through willing seller acquisition. And number six, to support local governments' continued ability to enact more stringent environmental protection ordinances where they see fit to do so. We want to thank you again for your interest and support in the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership. For more information, please go to our website, chnep.org, or feel free to reach out to me directly, Jennifer Hecker, Executive Director, at this email here. Thank you so much.